Welcome back. And welcome to a new operating system, a new game engine and a new voice. In this video I will implement the Wind Effect DSP in Unreal Engine 5 using MetaSounds. This is a fast and painless process. The next video will show how to implement a basic UI and code controlling the MetaSound using Unreal Engine blueprints. This is more complex, as you will be delving further into the workings of Unreal Engine. But it's good to demonstrate how the MetaSound can be integrated into a game. Let's start by creating a new game. From the Epic Games Launcher, Unreal Engine Library page, launch a version of Unreal Engine 5. Be patient as this can be slow the first time, especially if you don't have a graphics card. Next, select Games, and a blank project. Then from the menu on the right select, Blueprint. Target platform desktop. Quality preset maximum. Starter content and ray tracing should not be selected. Next, select the location for your project and name it. Then press Create. Again, be patient as it may take some time to create the project, depending on your hardware. Update the project and dismiss the plugin manager. By default, you will see an open world map. We will delete this. To do this, select File, New Level, Empty Level, Create. Then File, Save Current Level As. I have named it Wind Level and pressed Save. Next, we set this level as the default level which loads every time we enter the project. Select Edit, Project Settings, Maps and Modes. Then under Default Maps set Editor Startup Map and Game Default Map to the new wind level. Next, we enable the MetaSound plugin. Select Edit, Plugins to open the plugin manager. Search for MetaSound, and select. Accept the warning and restart. When the project reloads, dismiss the plugin manager if it appears. Now we can start to code the DSP in MetaSound. First, we will create a folder to hold our MetaSounds. Bottom left, click Content Drawer. Right-click in the file area and select New Folder, and call it MetaSound. Double-click the MetaSound folder and right-click. Select Sounds. Then MetaSound Source. Name this Wind_MS. Double-click the icon and dock the tab in the editor. This is the basic MetaSound and by default is a one-shot effect, so has a play trigger and an on-finish trigger to tell the game when the audio is finished. As ours is an environment effect, we will delete the one-shot interface on the left. Also, we will select the MetaSound settings cog and on the left side select stereo. An out left and out right will now appear. Now we can code the DSP. Give ourselves some extra room by dragging the nodes. Left mouse button, and drag. Right-click and select the noise node, and select white noise. Drag out from the audio pin, and select the state variable filter. Right-click and select the stereo panner. Connect the bandpass pin to the in pin. Drag out from the panner mount pin, and select Promote to Graph Input. Click on the input node, and rename in the right-hand pane. In the editor option, select Widget Knob. This allows us to change the pan while testing. Then set the range so it is -1 to +1. Now right-click and select the 3-channel stereo mixer. Connect the panner output pins to the mixer 0 channel, and connect the mixer out pins to the output nodes. Drag out from the gain 0 pin and promote to graph input. Select and rename in the left-hand panel. Right-click to add a multiply float by float node. Drag out from the top input pin and promote to graph input. Rename wind speed and add a knob widget like before. Set the range from 0.1 to 50, with a default of 3. Set the multiplier to 30. Drag out from the multiplier node and add an add float to float node. Set the addition to 300. This converts wind speed to filter cutoff, so we connect it to the cutoff frequency pin of the state variable filter. Next, we set the resonance from the wind speed. Right-click and select multiply float by float. Connect to the wind speed knob. Set the multiplier to 0.7. Then connect to an add float to float node and add 1.0. Connect this to the filter resonance pin. Finally, we will modulate the volume of the wind noise by the wind speed. Drag out from the wind speed node and add a multiply float by float node. Multiply by 0.05, then insert an add float to float node, and add 0.3. We will insert this just before the gain 0 pin, so we insert a multiply float by float pin. Connect this to the master gain knob and the addition node we just created. Now we can audition our distant wind effect by pressing play, upper left of the screen. So that's it. Easy and efficient. More metasound nodes are being developed, and it is reasonably easy to build your own, so the possibilities are endless. It is fully integrated into the game engine, and the metasound audio graph runs as C++ code. Next, I will tackle the integration of metasounds into blueprints, which is how you can integrate it into a game. We will build a simple UI, and at that point the code can be built for any target platform we have available as a fully working app. Following this, I will tackle the stick-slip model and show how you can create creaks like the one at the start and end of these videos. I hope to see you next time.